Hello everyone. So I'm gonna make comments on my last video, and also explain a few other things as well of why I put across the things the way I do, the way I am on video, being impartial, in between if you like. So I'll start off that. So Keir Starmer, and I saw this coming, so that's why I didn't put a lot on my very first video of the, you want to call it a riot, call it riot. It's just mindless violence, okay? I cut a lot out of that. One, I'm making myself target with my face on camera. If people done anything wrong, the police use my video against them, I'm a massive target, okay? Two, I knew it was going to be a law. I knew there was going to be a law coming in about putting that kind of footage online for clicks, for views, for whatever, to brag, to cause hate, whatever reason that they can pull on you, okay? And that's come out now. So Keir Starmer is clamping down on videos on social media, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, the lot, everything is getting clamped down on. So if you're making videos, if you're filming, this is a no-brainer. If you're filming yourself going out committing crimes, so going to hotels, smashing hotels up, and you're selfieing yourself, that still could become more apparent in a minute. And you're selfieing yourself, you're going to go to jail. If you're filming yourself setting libraries on fire, you're going to go to jail. Now, the likes of me, I've got to tread a very fine line. So I can film a protest, okay? But I've got to stay impartial at that protest, okay? There's no two ways about it. People call me out on it, and I'm not going to get myself into trouble. I'm too clever for it. I saw this coming ages ago. I saw this coming when it first kicked off. When I saw the videos going online of Southport, and I knew it was going to be trouble, so I didn't go. But Southport, all the videos I've seen of Southport, people can get in trouble for them. Maybe they won't because it's before Keir Starmer's mentioned all this about social media, so they might get away with it. I don't know, but I made a conscious decision not to film anything because I knew if it did kick off, you could potentially get in trouble. Now, I have cut a lot out of my videos for both sides, okay? Both sides of the argument. I've cut a lot out of my videos. Again, if they get in trouble, I'm the target. So that's why I'm staying impartial right through this, okay? I'll attend them. If it gets too much, I'll get off. I'll get the footage that I want, and I'll get off if it gets too much, because it's just going to be pointless filming. It's going to be pointless standing there because you're making the numbers look bigger, okay? So that's why I stay impartial, and that's why I'm staying impartial now, because I could get into a lot of trouble, okay? Right. Secondly, the man who kept calling me Melt. So we call him Meltman now because that seems to be his nickname now, okay? So he was looking for trouble. Now, let me just tell you, that day was fine, okay? I think I gave an honest account of what was going on until he started. I gave an honest account of what was going on, and it was all right. Now, I filmed a fella who tried throwing his balls in my face saying, stop filming. I won't have that, okay? If he had come up to me and said, can I have a chat? And then said, listen, we'd all appreciate it if you didn't film around here. I'd politely decline. I'd say, if you don't want to be on camera, that's fine. But I'm going to film what's going on. And I always, the angle's pretty wide, so you're just going to be a face in the crowd unless you make yourself known to the camera, which he did. Now, on that day, a lot of people came talking to me and said, can I talk to you off camera? So I said, sound, yeah, turn the camera off and we had a chat. And they were fine. They didn't want to be on camera. They were nice about it, you know, individually, they didn't want to be on camera. But they were a face in the crowd, which you're not going to know, okay? But they wanted to have a chat. And there's a few that said they watched the channel and that have been all right on it. What else? Yeah, I'll just get to Meltman. So, Meltman, come over. No, sorry, I'll get to the two women having a discussion first. So there's two ladies, okay, having a pretty heated discussion. And both of them had good points. They both had good points. So that's why I filmed it and that's why I kept it all on. Some say they come across bad, some say they come across well. So, you know, that's opinion. But that was a debate that they had, and the police said, keep it calm, you're having a good debate. The police were keeping a careful watch on what was going on. If there was any pushing or shoving going on, then they got split up. But they were having a debate. The police were very close and ready to jump in. And then Meltman was behind me. And he was giving me a... So I was still filming with him, but I was turned round to him, like, what's your problem? Then he started saying that your people aren't here. So I switched the camera around and just thought, who's my people? Then he started saying that things that I'd said on camera that I hadn't. And I know I hadn't, and I know I had him. From that moment, he'd lost his argument, because I know for a fact I hadn't. When I edit my videos, I'm meticulous in the editing, okay? If I've said something, either side, either way, I'll cut it out, okay? If I think someone's going to be incriminated by something they've said, I'll cut it out, okay? So I'm meticulous in the editing. So I know I hadn't said anything. Even if he has, it wouldn't be on camera because I'd cut it out. But I'll guarantee you now, I hadn't said that. Simple reason, I was reporting independently and trying to be as neutral as I could. Right, so he said he'll show me. So I went, no, come over here then, show me. So there's a hard cut in the video and I turned the camera off. And when we got out the way, he went, why have you turned the camera off? So because I want to save your embarrassment. He went, no, turn it on because I'm going to embarrass you now. All right, mate, camera's going on. It was him who wanted me to film him being stupid. And I just let him hang himself out to dry. I didn't have to do a lot. Now, people say you can't argue with idiots because you'll lose through experience. You can and you will, okay? I was far too clever for him. He wasn't the brightest tool in the box, put it that way, when it comes to his questioning. And he was trying to get me, he kept saying, well, say this, we'll say that. I was, well, no, I won't say this and say that. Tell your subscribers that you disagree with them. Said, I'm not going to say I don't disagree with them. They've got their opinion. So there's ways of wording things, you know what I mean? So, but when he tries making it about race, and he says, well, do we need more Muslims? So when someone says that to you, just turn the question around on them and say, well, do we need more Muslims? You tell me if we need more Muslims, because I don't know. And then he'll go, but do we need them? And I'll go, why? Well, is there a problem with Muslims? So, you know, you turn it around that way. And then I mentioned other faiths, Christians, Jewish. You know, do we need more of them? So, that's how you turn an argument around on an idiot who's just trying to make you look silly, but in the process, looking silly themselves. So, what I don't like at the moment is labelling. So that's where the stick comes into it. Let's turn it round. Let's turn the camera around and point to the sand. So I'm going to draw a line in the sand. Okay, there's a line in the sand. Okay, so this side, do that there. On this side, we'll do that there. So we'll have that far left. We'll have this far right, okay? So we do have far left and far right, and they can't be persuaded in any way. But you've got this area here in the middle, and I'm in that area, okay? Now I don't label myself because I refuse to label myself. Over a week ago, I did label myself. I thought, why have I labelled myself? Why did I do that? You know, I'm not that side, and I'm not that side. I'm in the middle here, so something might get said here that I agree with. Then something might get said here that I agree with. Okay? Anything that gets said in here or in here, I don't agree with. Okay? Because they're closed-minded, and that's why there's a hard line there. But that middle section here is where I am, and that's where a lot of people are in that middle section. But if they have an opinion, they get put in that very small box either side of left and right. Okay? And it's unfair for people to be pigeonholed that way. There's a big area in the middle there, and it's grey as anything, that a lot of people are in, and I'm in that area. So I refuse to label myself because there's things in both arguments that I agree with. So I can't be far right and I can't be far left, but people keep saying it in the comments, oh, you're far right, you're a thug. Okay, so there we go. I hope that makes a bit of sense. It makes sense in my head. Now the racist thing that got shown was getting called at me for a lot. Towards, like, he knew he'd lost the argument, and we were leaving on a good note. And then some blonde girl told him that I'd been sacked from a job for being racist. And I've never been sacked in my life. The only job I've ever lost, if you like, was when I was a steward at Liverpool. I'll put the video on the screen now, where Liverpool beat Man United 7-0. I can't remember what goal this was. Who scored? Bobby Firmino. Maybe Bobby Firmino. And the lads ran on the pitch and he went flying and he kicked a couple of players. And while he was on the floor, the pitch response had him on the floor, but he was still kicking out. So, like, there's about 13 stewards in front of me. I was standing by the cop and I'm watching this, and no one's gone to help the pitch stewards. So I thought, fuck it, I'll go and help them out. So I ran over and I grabbed the lad's legs, stopped him kicking out. And I picked him up. So they picked him up by his arms, I picked him up by his legs. And he went, lad, please put me down. So I let go of his legs and they walked him off. Cop gave him loads of shit. And that was that. So I shared that on social media. And then the person who was in charge of all the stewards saw it, and he went, we're not going to offer you any more work at Liverpool because you've identified yourself as being a steward on social media, which is fine. Okay. I did take it to heart at the time and sent a strongly worded email back, but yeah, no, it was fine. It was all right in the end. It's worked out better for me. So that's the only job I've ever lost. That was nothing to do with being racist. Okay, so this girl had told him that I'd been racist. And he used that then as a weapon against me because he'd lost the argument. He couldn't find where it said what he said on the video because it didn't say it. It wasn't there. There was nothing to find. He said he'd only watched a minute of the video, but he was about 10 minutes in when he went, oh, it must be in here where I saw it. So when he was scrubbing through, he was about 10 minutes in, so he'd watched a lot more of the video than he let on. Then he went, oh, it must have been in your comments. Then he was going through the comments. Then he couldn't find it in the comments. Then he thought, you know what? I'll try and make him hate his subscribers, and that didn't work. And he'd lost the argument, it was gone. As soon as he called me a name, the argument was lost. As soon as you start calling people names in arguments, you've lost the arguments, okay? And he was all right then. He was going, yeah, well, you're all right then, aren't you? I'm going, well, you know, you shouldn't have had a problem with me anyway. So he went to walk away, and then this blonde girl said he'd been sacked for being racist. So he'd come back at me then, and that was his weapon. Oh, you got sacked for being racist, is that right? Made sure it was on camera, and I haven't edited any of this because I knew none of it was true. I knew I hadn't said anything out of order, and I knew from the moment he started talking to the moment he finished talking, I didn't have to cut anything else. So I could just show the entirety of him looking like an idiot. But people have commented, I have deleted the comments because people commented what their names are, okay? So people saying take legal action, and I'm going to take legal action, but I'm not going to take it against Meltman. He's just a fool. You know, you could tell him anything, he'll believe it. He believes his own lies, so he'll believe anything. So I'm taking it against the blonde girl though. I'm going to take legal action against the blonde girl. Someone's told me a name. I've passed that on to the relevant authorities that are going to deal with it and see what happens. You can't go around slandering people like that. It's not on. So imagine you just said the P word as well as a lie. I can't say the P word. YouTube will just demonetise the video straight away. So you should know what the P word is. Yeah, so if you'd have done the P word at me, that would have gone even worse for you. Trust me. But yeah, I'll just see where it goes. You know, I wish them no harm. If you see them, don't say anything to them. Don't trust them. Don't approach them. You know, I'm really not like that. Like if I wanted to, I could probably seek legal advice against him as well. But he was just a fool. He's made himself look very silly, and that's his punishment. But she tried hiding in the crowd, well, not hiding in the crowd, but you know, oh, I don't want to be on camera. Yeah, but you just made a serious accusation there. You've got to answer to it. So hopefully she will answer to it now. So yeah, I'm seeking legal advice on that. The comments in the comments section, I've read every single one. I think there's like, I don't know, it's about 1,800 comments. I couldn't possibly reply to them all, which I wouldn't reply anyway. Again, that's a minefield, you know. If the police go through my video and read the comments and I've said something slightly wrong, then they could, you know, try and get my channel shut down. They could try, you know, prosecuting me. So that's why I'm very careful in what I record, what I say, and what I write. Okay. So there's no way I'm going to reply to the comments. I've read them all down. There's a lot on there that support me, a lot, hell of a lot, and I appreciate that. I really do. I've got some regular subscribers. Right, this is a strange one. So I've got some regular subscribers who have unsubscribed. It's fine. It's like a passive-aggressive comment, if you like. That they're not going to watch anymore because they think I'm adding to the problem. I'm just a man with a camera, pointing it. I'm reporting what I'm seeing verbally as well. And I had nothing bad to say about the thing. I say there's loads of nice people there. Loads of people that said that they watched the channel. Loads of people that come up to me. And they were far from being far left. They just had strong feelings about something that they felt that they had to turn up. Which is fine, you're entitled to do that. You know, and the other side, they're entitled to do that. It's just when you start going to extremes either side, that's where the problem is. Lost me train of thought now. Oh yeah, so some regular comments is one stuck out because it was quite a long comment. Being subscribed to my channel for a long time, watched a lot of my videos, but you had a problem with me. not giving that fella airtime, but the fact that I've made him look stupid. And you think I'm adding to the problem. He didn't have to approach me. What he was saying was wrong. He just tried to make out that I'd said something that I hadn't. And then he wanted me to record. It's as simple as that. As soon as I turn the camera off, no, turn it back on. Sounds. So, when I say I appreciate every single subscriber, I appreciate everyone that comments, everyone that likes. I even appreciate the ones that give me the thumbs down because it gives me feedback on the video. Very important feedback. But they've took offence to me having that fella on because I made them look stupid. But they watch the regular homeless videos, but they don't take offence to me recording the homeless, which ethically is probably worse than going to a protest. Morally, it's probably not, because where I stand, I stand by the fact that I highlight the good work that the teams do at helping the homeless, and I try and keep the homeless off the camera as much as possible. Some want to come on camera and have a chat. The likes of Graham, and there's a few others that have been on and wanted to have a chat. Yeah, but I find it weird that you take offence to that, but not the homeless videos. That's just my opinion. I find that really strange. The thumbs down, so dislikes on the video, I've had 4%. For my videos, that's quite high. My like rate is around 98%, okay, 98 and higher. This one is 90, it's 95.8, so 96% of people like the video, 4% of people dislike it. So it shows that people are interested, okay, in that type of video. Even, okay, I don't know what that means. But it's important that I always say on them type of videos, if you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down, okay? Because it lets me know if I'm doing the right thing or not. And at the moment, I think I am. So, yeah. I think I've covered everything. In a nutshell, I can't take sides. I can't record certain things because I will be in trouble. I'll have my channel shut down. And at worst, I could go to jail. Which I really don't want. I'm just trying to make some money. When I go to protest, that's my job. I know it sounds silly, but I'm what they call a citizen journalist. Okay, that's the word for it. Again, it's another label. I'm just a man with a camera. Okay, who's trying to make some money, but very careful in what I put on. I'm going to leave that there, I think. So let me know what you think. I'm by no means an expert in this. Politics is not a strong point of mine. It really isn't. If we get into a debate with someone who's clued up on politics, I'm losing, hands down, okay? If we get into a debate about my morals, I'll win. I will win because I've got nothing to hide. Really, I've got nothing to hide. So yeah, leave it there. Let me know what you think. Give us a comment. Again, I wish the people well that have slandered me. But I am seeking legal advice against the girl because that was out of order. The fella, you know, Meltman, he's made his own bed. He's got a lie in it. He just looks stupid. That's all. He let that down. He let that protest down. That protest was going fine. It was all right. It was quiet. It was peaceful. They had a slang. They had a shouting match, which protesters do. Someone's protesting against someone else, and then they have an argument. That's all right. You can call it a debate if you like, across the lines. But he made it personal against me. which I don't like. So I wish him no harm. Don't approach him, don't say anything to him, just, you know, he just knows he's been an idiot. Right, go and leave it there. I'll speak to you soon. Bye now.